Do you have no sense of self-preservation? If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Hi everyone, welcome back to Scarlet Hollow Part 14. Thanks again for all the support and for visiting my channel. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and let me know in the comments what you think about the game so far. Alright, so in the last video, we hear more gossip for the miners and we hear a big juicy one. We learned that Tabitha was dating Wayne. And all the miners seem to be pretty darn suspicious about the relationship. Anyways, we then see Oscar's daughter, Rosalina, running away from the mines. Let's see what she is up to. Does anyone see this? Stella and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Tabitha's gonna be like, why are you near the mines? Okay, I'll see how this plays out and I can decide if I want to tell Tabitha later or not. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends to the mine. The inside of the mine is warmer than you expect, the air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. We should also have worn a mask. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? I certainly can't say I'm one for dark and stuffy places. This seems much more suited for a cat, if I do say myself. Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than most people expect them to be, and this one's real bad. You know, because of the child miners, or should I say, the minor miners. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but there's one thing to make sure you get haunted is cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I actually snuck down here a few times to try and get some good footage, part of my ghost hunting phase. Jesus, Stella, the things you do for your viewers, did you find anything? I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. But all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Stella pauses as sound rushes overhead. Oh my god. What was that? The mine's gonna collapse and we're all going to die here, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly. That's just how the wind sounds down here. You sound so disappointed. It just brings back old memory of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I finally found a spooky ghost there, wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, I suppose. Stella turns her flashlight up towards an alcove overhead. Say, what's the big idea? Yeah, we're sleeping here. Shut that light off, you nosy... you nosy jerks. I am so sorry for my companions. Stella means well, I assure you. Those guys got real good last time I was here alone. I'm sure you're quite worried about me after my behavior last night, Bien, but let that distraction be assurance that my temper is most wholly under control. I wouldn't dare venture away from the safety of my Stella's arms in a horrible place like this. Oh my god, the bats down here. I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm going to get rabies and die in a mine collapse. You holding up okay, Neeks? Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Kanika stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. Okay, what was that? That was death. That I am certain. That was, I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? Y'all babies. Not that I've been in a ton of caves. We should hurry and find Rosalina. Yeah, agreed. The sooner we get out of this death trap, the better. Gosh, I wonder if those sounds are Tommyknockers. Okay, no. Tommyknockers are not real. They're not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I'd love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by a second, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommyknockers. It came from this way. Follow me! Let's go. You and Nika follow Stella further into the mine. Oh, dang. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageway give way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. What the heck are you doing in here? What the heck are you doing in here, you creeps? You stalking us? Yeah, creeps! I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted to not go, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. What are you, 5? Hotel. Your dad's been looking for you, Rosalina. And who the heck are you exactly? That's Bien, Tabby's cousin. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can't be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? It's fall break. And we're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Young pups these days. Absolutely no respect for their elders. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where'd you even get those? The teen avoids eye contact. Mal tries to melt into the cavern wall. Oh, Miles! It's Kanika's brother. Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you gonna do? Well, what are you even doing here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone even comes in on Tuesdays, and Mom's there, so it's fine. Eyes stare uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika tears into her brother. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you would have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see this? Do you think booze from the family store should dick around in the abandoned mind? Dad's dead, Kanika. But if he were here, he'd be disappointed you wound up being such a bossy jerk. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Jeez. I'll do this. Both of you should cool it. There's no reason we can't all safely chill here together. Pass me all those canned margaritas. Wait, I thought this was just calming them down, not saying let them drink with them. Heck yeah, right on. The teen in the beanie passes you a canned margarita. You know, it's not actually that dangerous down here. My dad's foreman at the continuous mining facility. He says I only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left, so it's actually really safe. We can hang out here whenever we want. I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis. He got promoted last month, dummy. Becca's dad's right, though. Check out how sturdy this place is. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a straw on the ceiling. Jeez Louise, this kid's gonna kill us. Oh, that was the knocking we were hearing earlier. One of these days, I'll find a real Tommyknocker. Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. Jumping up to hit stuff is extremely 8th grade. Nah, no offense, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill. And smart too. This is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life. Why are you all fighting me on staying down here? I don't know, I kinda agree with Bien. We used to do dangerous stuff all the time, and I still do now. I mean, I don't like this particular situation, well, with the whole ditchling thing, but outside of that, who are we to tell them where they can't hang out? Wow, the 20-somethings are fighting, what a surprise. Hey, I'm defending you. I'm not sad, where'd you get that idea? My Stella can't possibly be sad with me around. How absolutely rude! These pups need to learn some manners. Running a clickbait YouTube channel where you run around the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. Anyways, Rosalina isn't going anywhere. She's better off here than at home. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been sleeping in the library for the past couple of days. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it is insane. Rosalina deserves better. I want to know more about the haunted house. Oh no, this is about your house being haunted, isn't it? No. Oh my god, did Dad tell you that? I'll leave it like that. You leave it at that. Such a BS excuse. I bet he can't afford it anymore and is lying you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, say that about other people's families. Isn't that bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Oscar actually invited us to check it out when we saw him earlier today. It could make for a fun, non-abandoned, coal mine related activity. Just throwing it out there. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish he would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it, like I'm still a little 13-year-old kid who's in 8th grade. Yeah, I'm gonna ask this actually. How do you know there is a ghost? Ugh, why are the adults in town such weirdos? There is no ghost. There's no such thing as a ghost. Oscar is just lying. Yo, what if we break in and ghost bust the place anyways, just to be sure? Oh my god, Zane, you can ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't, break into her own house. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real, and if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella Ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Oh, Alexis is being nice. Why are we talking about it like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. Whether there's a ghost in Oscar's house is the question for a time where we're not in immediate danger. And to ruin everyone's fun, the answer is probably no. There's not a ghost. Now I'm gonna drag my crabhead brother back home and suggest you kids leave this empty mine before somebody gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any one of many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear! Then what was it? Come on, Stella. Did you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers, I'm sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we gotta check it out. Stella. I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. We're all leaving, please, before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. Wait a second, where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Wow, Kanika, maybe you weren't so scared of the dark or whatever, you wouldn't have noticed I sneak off. knows some sneak off and like I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. Oh hey, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Oh no. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get those hips through there. It's probably for the best, dear. Becca's head pops out from the tunnel's entrance. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, and if Becca says we're safe, we're totally safe. Whatever, come on you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think we can catch up with them if we just follow their voices. Do you want to take these two out of here while BN and I track them down, Yeeks? Look, I know I've made a bit of a fuss about not liking this place, but I'm not about to leave you two alone down here. What if something bad happens and I'm not here to help? Or what if you run into something totally normal down here you think is a ghost, and I miss out on my chance to figure out what it actually is? Alright, knuckleheads, if I don't escort you two out of here myself, can I trust you to actually leave and go home? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna fit in tunnel anyways. They have always crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever. Still have to do my dailies anyways. Service down here sucks. Good, now go. Miles and Zane quietly head back towards the entrance. Alright, let's get this over with. We all could just leave. Do I have to come with you? Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's do this. We can get coffee at Winnie's once we're all out of here. My treat. You and Kanika exchange a glance as Stella ventures forward. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. Becca, why are we doing this again? We could get in so much trouble. We're doing this because I'm not about to take a life advice from a YouTuber and a dropout. Whoa, that sounds uncalled for. I didn't drop out. I'm going back to vet school as soon as my family doesn't need me here. I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are really neat. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet. I'm in talks with Meat Rice. And I make plenty from ads and donations. Yikes, are you okay, Kanika? Yeah, it's fine. I just can't believe we have to deal with that Becca girl slandering us for sticking our necks out for her. God, I hate her. Normally I'd say she's just a kid, but wow, she doesn't have an uncanny ability to go right for the jugular. Aw man, I wish they were gossiping about me. No, you don't. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I know they're just teens, but some of that stuff stung. Another knock, closer, interrupts your thoughts, followed by another, followed by another. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? Yeah, it's not just you. Okay. Whatever, knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, Rosalina. It's just mind sounds. Did you guys see that? No, it's just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. Oh, I saw it. Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. Crap. Other ones are knocking was Shot's prank. Time knockers. Poor kids. I knew coming down was a bad idea. I can't believe they're making us do this. They better get grounded when this is all done. We're getting close. Let's get moving. I'll say this. Are we sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? I mean, we're still able to hear the voices. At the very least, we're all still heading in the same direction. What do they see? Tommy knockers. Tommy knockers aren't real, but there's reason people think they make those sounds. And it's not a coincidence that the whole Tommy knocker myth is tied to mine collapses. We're getting closer. Let's get moving. As you progress deeper into the mine, The knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the echoes of terrified teens, their panicked arguing bouncing down the pitch-black corridors. Lord, tell me we aren't going down into that deep dark hole. It don't smell right. Well, it looks like the only way forward is that pit, and it sounds like they're somewhere down there. I've never been this far in. It looks like a death trap. Are you sure we can go down there? You can wait up here, Neeks. I don't think I can climb down and hold Gretchen. Alright, I'm not going to argue with you. That ladder looks older than all of us combined. Good luck. Alright, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. I've got my paws crossed for you two. That's the only choice I got.